When a small cut becomes a big deal, that is today's discussion as we chat with Joanne Ellis with Home Rehab Express again. And joining her this morning is Dr. Loanne Lamb, who is a podiatric physician and surgeon. Good morning, ladies. Glad to have you back. We're going to be talking about a very interesting subject this morning, but remind everybody what it is that Home Rehab Express does and how you know all these doctors in the area who we love chatting with.
Sure, Carly. Good morning. We are Home Rehab Express. We're a home health company, Medicare certified, and we provide nursing and therapy services to patients in their own home that may not be able to get to a doctor as often as probably needed. So we're able to provide those services to people to be able to keep them well and keep them in their own home.
Yes, keep them home. What a blessing. And I can imagine why foot and ankle care and kind of the legs would be a big deal.
Very big deal.
So, and you have more than one title. You have a lot of different titles. Tell us what your specialty is.
So, podiatric physician surgery, as well as wound care and hyperbaric medicine. So.
And wound care, this is what I think is so interesting, and we're talking about when wounds don't heal, and this happens. I know I have had family members that this has happened to, but it happens quite a lot when something on your leg just won't heal. So what's the main reason for this?
Usually a lot of different reasons. So a patient may be diabetic, their immune system may be compromised, there may be compromise of the circulation system, they may be on blood thinners or steroids that also cause them not to heal. So there's a variety of different things that could cause them not to heal.
But you need to get it checked out, because from what I understand, it can be a huge problem if something is not healing. That's a red flag, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a red flag, and you know, it's something very small. There could be an underlying infection in there that could turn into something very big, and you know, sometimes it could be very life-threatening, limb-threatening too.
So how do you know when to call a doctor? After how many days when it's not?
Well, if it's starting to turn red, if you're starting to get a lot of drainage, if you're having a fever, that's an indication to at least go out and look for help. We consider it a chronic non-healing wound when after about 3 months it's not closing, or it's not going through the stages of healing that it's supposed to.
Okay, very interesting. Well, and let's talk about how you treat it. And you were saying that you were telling us that there's actually a pretty unique treatment that you guys are using right now that I think people are going to find interesting.
It's really interesting. So at the wound center, there are a couple of things that we do. So we either kind of go back and look at some of the old methods. So we use a lot of honey, we use a lot of silver, oak-based products, seaweed-based products, and then we go the other route where we do hyperbaric oxygen treatments, or we do a lot of stem cell grafts and treatments.
So there are some options if for whatever reason someone is struggling with this. Number one, go see a doctor pretty close. Do you just go to, I mean, what doctor, how do you get to a specialist like you? Should you call your office first, or do you need to be referred?
Usually call your family physician, and they'll refer you into our wound center. So, our wound center is over at Physicians Regional on Collier Boulevard.
Okay, all right. Well, there where you can get more information. And then about Home Rehab Express, where again I can see where you guys partner really well together. If someone has an issue, they're not able to drive or get into the office. But what if someone wants to find out more about what you guys do?
Sure, Carly. They can go to homerehabexpress.com, or they can call our office at 239-541-5354, or ask their doctor to refer them to Home Rehab Express for home health care.
All right, awesome, ladies. Thank you so much. We love when you're here. We look forward to who you bring on, and thank you so much. We, of course, will put more info on our website as well, foxformorningblend.com.
Up next, we continue to put your NASCAR knowledge to the test. Today's Race to Win sweepstakes trivia is next. How the winning answer could land you seats at the Daytona 500. That's coming up.